One of the best things about living in Orange County, California is it has great public schools according to many, many different ranking sites that are out there. And there is a new ranking that has just come out, so we are going to go over that in this video, and we're just going to show you, we're going to use that ranking to show you that it's not just Irvine. It's not just Irvine, California. I know Irvine gets all the hype, gets all the praise for all the schools, and we're not saying that Irvine doesn't have great schools, because according to the rankings, it definitely does. But we're just going to use this new ranking and show you that pretty much anywhere you live in Orange County, you have some fantastic options. There are some nationally ranked schools all around the county. So let's get started. So here we are, we're showing the article and the new rankings that we were talking about earlier in the video. But yeah, we just want to stress that Orange County, one of the things, like we said before, one of the things that we really like about Orange County is that it has great schools. You don't have to do private schools if you don't want to, unlike maybe some other areas of the United States. And case in point, here is the article, OC schools rank among nation's best in latest U.S. News report. And remember, this isn't just Irvine that we're talking about here. Yeah. We really like to stress, and I say this all the time on this channel, I don't know how familiar you are with this channel, but really, so here's a little map of Orange County right here. We're going to show you using this list as proof, but really no matter where you are in the county, you have options for great schools. It may not be that the one that you're zoned for has the best rankings, but there's a lot of great programs, great charter schools, lots of good stuff in Orange County. So we're just going to kind of use this list to show you. So what's interesting also, not to deviate too much from this list, but if you ever watch this channel, you will see that we reference niche.com a lot, and it's just interesting to compare, you know, how niche.com ranks them and how U.S. News and World Report ranks it, because, you know, they have various different, you know, ways that they rank it.
Yeah, their criteria.
Yeah, so U.S. News and World Report, they put Oxford Academy, which is in the Anaheim Union School District. It's actually in Cypress, so let's find Cypress. Cypress is in North County. Kind of a tiny little city.
People really like it, though.
Yes, yes. We don't talk about it much on this channel.
Because it's kind of small.
It's very small. Yeah. So that's probably, and it's just suburbia, right? There's not much there. It's not like Disneyland's there or something like that, you know. So it's mostly just homes.
Which is number one. That is the number one consideration.
Yes.
When buying. So before we continue, I'm Sean Dezad.
And I'm Courtney Dezad, and we are licensed real estate agents here in the state of California.
And if you're watching this channel, you might be thinking, wow, Sean, I love Orange County. I love the weather. I love the amazing coastline. I just love everything about Orange County. And I can't wait to move out there now. But the problem is that I may be out of state. I may be out of even the country, so I don't know what to do. And I totally get that. That's why you want to reach out to us. We can have that conversation, really get specific about what your needs are, and be your boots on the ground. We can actually start checking out these properties even virtually for you, so that way when you come out here to really, you know, like finalize like buying a property or whatever, basically you have a really good understanding of it and your time is spent really efficiently. So what you want to do is you want to give us a call or shoot us a text.
Yes, remember that number is a cell phone, so you can call us or text us, or you can use WhatsApp if you're outside the country.
And remember, we do actually have a whole team that's really helpful, so that way whenever you're like around and in the area or need a call, someone is available for you. So that's again why you want to reach out to us.
Yeah, so don't forget to call us or text us. Okay, so U.S. News and World Report, so just to reference niche, sorry to keep going back and forth. So niche.com ranks Troy High School. We'll talk about them soon, but they're in Fullerton. And then the U.S. News and World Report ranks Oxford Academy. And we do want to stress, though, so they rank it #1 in California and #9 in the nation. And these are high schools that we're talking about here. Obviously,
and #1 in Orange County.
And yeah, #1 in California, #9 in the nation. And this whole list that we're referencing here has to do with high schools. If we went into elementary schools, man, this video would be like a billion hours long.
Yes.
But so we
would
do.
Would it help our watch time though? Question.
I don't think it would. It would be too boring.
This is another National Blue Ribbon school.
Yes, exactly. But so Oxford Academy is in Cypress. You can see here it's on the border of Orange County and
they have a Costco.
And they have a Costco. So we do want to stress those. So here's Oxford Academy's website. Now, what's interesting about this school, Oxford Academy we're going to be talking about, and then also Orange County School of the Arts. These are schools that you have to get into. Not like here we're going to be talking about Troy, we're going to talk about Northwood, we're going to talk about University High. These schools here, if you're zoned, you're in. So if you're in the neighborhood, you're in. these, Oxford and then Orange County School of the Arts, you have to actually try out. So like niche.com has Orange County School of the Arts as number 2. And we never really talk about it that much because you can live anywhere and go to the Orange County School of the Arts. Like people from LA go to Orange County School of the Arts because you have to audition to get in. Like similarly, Oxford.
I wish I had known because I would have gone right in with my artistic talents.
Well, and also his beautiful voice, his singing voice.
Yes. Oh, you should hear in the car. Oh.
More like me being like, can you please be quiet? Not that I have a great
She
singing.
never supported me.
I know. He wanted to be on American Idol. But, and then Oxford Academy. So here's Oxford Academy. Similarly, Oxford Academy, which actually is grades 7 through 12, you have to go through an admissions process starting in 7th grade to get into it. So they do allow entry in 9th grade and 10th grade, but that's only for spots that have been opened out because, people move, people leave, whatever. 7th grade.
They can't handle the pressure.
7th grade is when people get in, and it's actually, I'm pretty sure, it's a pretty extensive application process. They obviously give favorability to people that are in the Anaheim Union High School District.
Yeah, they actually have 200 spaces, as it says, designated to. So I guess that's one helpful thing is that you have, if you're actually in the district, you have a little extra options, but again, I wouldn't make the move with the assumption that you're going there.
Yeah, like I've actually heard that there's actually like a private tutoring company that helps people to get admitted into this school. We just want to make sure that you know that this is not a school that you're automatically in.
And once you're in, smooth sailing, super easy. It's not competitive at all.
Yeah, okay, and then moving on, so then U.S. News and World Report.
Okay, well, actually, so we'll go to Orange County School of the Arts. So we'll kind of do this.
Oh, yeah, okay, so
let's
Orange
sandwich
County.
the two, because obviously, again, these are the quirky ones in the top 5.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that's one of the reasons why Niche doesn't rank them even higher is because, obviously, if you're on their own accolades and criteria, they're fantastic. It's just that it's not a typical high school, right, from that perspective.
Yeah, so Orange County School of the Arts is in Santa Ana. Actually, Santa Ana had a few schools that made it onto this list.
Yeah, a couple charter schools, too.
Yeah, so Santa Ana, Orange County School of the Arts is in Santa Ana. But again, like Oxford Academy, this one right here, you can't just get in. Like
just because you're in the neighborhood that's in the zone for
it,
you're not automatically in. Obviously, you have to be quite good at whatever it is you're doing, whether academically or artistically, to get into those schools. That's why, again, they're quirky, they're fascinating, but at the same time, just know that you can't just move there like next door to it and assume that you're in. Yeah,
you can't say to Sean, like, hey, Sean, I want to move to the Anaheim Union High School District so that my son or daughter can get into Oxford. He'll be like, well, like, did they? I
mean, it helps.
It helps, but
it's not an assumption.
It's not like an assumption, exactly. And then, so then we're just going to maybe just talk about the top 5. I don't want to bore you here, but we're really just going to go over maybe some in the top 20 to show you just the variety in terms of like all over the county where these schools are. So like Troy High School, which actually niche.com ranks number 1. So that's in Fullerton. And if you want to see where Fullerton is...
Yeah, so again, not part of the Irvine Unified School District, right?
Yeah.
So this is actually in Fullerton. It's next to, a major university in the area, which is Cal State Fullerton. And so you kind of have that. The professors are feeding their kids and tends to be on the more educated side to Troy High School.
Yeah, I think that it's the same with University High School, which we'll talk about, which is in Irvine. It's just that you have all these professors kind of like pressuring, right? So,
well, obviously academics is important to them.
Yes.
And so therefore they're instilling that in their children.
Well, and also pressuring like the school board, it's all about the pressure, right?
Parent participation.
Yes, parent participation, right? Okay, and then what's interesting, so everyone knows, so let's go to the niche.com school district rankings. Everyone knows about Irvine Unified School District, very famous school district, and so unsurprisingly, 2 of the top 5 schools, according to U.S. News and World Report, are in Irvine. But what's interesting is that, so niche.com consistently ranks University High School, which is next to University of California, Irvine. So here we have Irvine. Niche.com consistently ranks it as like neck and neck with Troy, which is next to Cal State Fullerton. It's interesting to me that Northwood High School, which is also in Irvine, that is ranked higher than University High School, although not by much. Number 31 in California, and then number 35. And Northwood is kind of It's like near around here. Here's Northwood Point. Let's find where's Northwood.
Well, and the problem is with Irvine, right, is that it's very top heavy. So it doesn't have, like, it only has a couple good schools, and then otherwise they all kind of suck. I'm kidding. Yeah. They're, you know, it's kind of amazing. You look at the list.
Yeah, so look at the list. Like,
all of the schools, I mean, I hate to say all, but all the high schools are here in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
So
yeah, long story short, University,
Woodbridge, Irvine High School, Beckman High School.
Beckman, which is technically in Tustin, although that is in the city of Irvine.
Yeah, so that
Tustin Unified School District.
Yeah, Beckman's funny because it has a little bit of Santa Ana feeding in, Tustin feeding in, and some Irvine feeding in.
Yeah,
so it's kind of odd.
It's kind of weird.
It's kind of unusual because Irvine is kind of usually on its own.
Yeah.
And not to mention, too, this is the thing, with Irvine, not all of Irvine also goes to the Irvine Unified School District. So if that's something that's important for you, let us know. Reach out to us because there are some quirky little aspects. Like, for instance, famously, the airport area of Irvine actually doesn't feed into the Irvine Unified School District. It's not zoned for it. So it's just one of those things that if you want to be in the Irvine Unified School District, let us know, and obviously we'll help you find those properties that are zoned for it.
Yeah, so like we were saying before, I mean, Irvine Unified School District, very famous, and you can see it here, like all these schools that we were mentioning. And we're getting out of Irvine, so then here's the Orange County School of the Arts, Woodbridge, and then again, like another really highly ranked school in Santa Ana. So let's just show you again,
Magnolia Science Academy.
Yeah, Magnolia Science Academy, and I know there's another one.
Samueli.
Yeah, Samueli is on here, so Samueli's on there as well. Number 237 in California. So Irvine, and then La Quinta High School, Garden Grove Unified School District. I believe La Quinta is in Westminster, so that is another city here, right here. Kind of like bordering Santa Ana and Huntington Beach as well.
Yeah, and so what people like about, like, let's say the Westminster, or like, we're talking about Cypress, is that on the Cypress side, what people like about besides the schools is the fact that you're also very close to the LA border. Actually, Troy High School's in, Fullerton.
Yeah. Again,
close to the LA County border. So what's nice about that is that if you have to commute to LA for, like work or whatever that might be, what's nice about it is that a lot of people like these border cities, right? These ones that are right along the edge. They want to live within the orange bubble, which I can't,
blame them
for that.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, they, again, they need to work. So, like, I've had people reach out that are interested, let's say, in South Orange County, like way south, like, San Juan Capistrano South. But they, they're commuting to LA like multiple times a week. And I'm going, do you really understand that that's going to be one heck of a commute? And some people don't mind it. But at the same time, I would be doing you a disservice by saying that this is a bit far.
Yeah.
So just be aware that what's great is that within Orange County, you still have, because people think of Orange County as Irvine or South Orange County in a lot of ways, or maybe the coastal part.
Yeah, they think of like Newport, Irvine, and South County.
Yeah, and the thing is that you really do have so many options in Orange County. So if you're looking for the schools, you're looking for the orange bubble lifestyle, and you still have a lot of work in LA, or let's say even like a little bit in inland or whatever. There are tons of options that are beyond just South Orange County and Irvine. But they're great in their own right, though, too.
Yeah, so and then just going down the list, like Beckman High School, that's technically, it's in the city of Irvine, but Tustin Unified School District. And then Laguna Beach High School.
Which is, Niche.com calls the #1 school district in Orange County.
So if you're going by Niche.com for ranking of school districts, Niche.com actually ranks Laguna Beach Unified. What's wrong?
Yeah, just the amount of students.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's not many students.
Total schools, 4.
Yeah. Irvine's got 44 schools, so 11 times more, and then 36,000 students.
I'm surprised it's only 36,000, to be honest.
But yeah, so we can show you, just to give you an idea of the map, like if you don't know much about Orange County. So Laguna Beach, jewel, it's an absolute jewel by the sea, and the price is reflected.
Yeah, that jewel is a diamond.
Yes, but beautiful, more South Orange County.
And not the most convenient. Love it.
Yeah.
But just be aware that you're not paying for convenience as far as getting in and out of.
Yeah, Laguna. So Tesoro High School, now this is in the Capistrano Unified School District, which is, Capistrano is the largest school district in Orange County. And let's see, they rank it, I believe, so number 7.
It's got 42,000 students. And also realize that, like Tesoro.
So let's show you where Tesoro is. So Tesoro is like really close to Ladera Ranch and Coda Casa. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like around here. Let me find. So Sean, he knows more than me about where things are located on maps.
Yeah,
there it is. He found it.
I know my stuff.
Yeah, so so let me just, I think technically it's in Las Flores, which is a census district. So you can see this one's pretty far south, like definitely South County for Tesoro High School.
And what I love about this area, though, is, you know, like Coto de Caza is one of our actual hidden gems because it has the Ritz, like it has the cachet that people know about Coto de Caza because like Rich, you know, like Real Housewives of Orange County. But it's like this huge, like 5,100 like housing unit development that's gated. So it's just a pretty cool spot and has, you know, golf course and all that stuff. So Coto de Caza is pretty awesome. And for what you're getting, it's actually a relatively good price. Like, so you're getting good value. Again, for the fact that you're getting, like, if you're looking for gated, if you're looking for certain, like size of home, land, you know, like lot size, that kind of thing, Coto de Caza is actually pretty reasonable. Plus, you get to add it on the ritziness aspect of it. So I really like Coto de Caza a lot.
Yeah. Okay, and then
Corona
Del Mar, that's in, so that's Sean went to Newport Harbor High School in Newport Beach. So that's in Newport Beach.
Of course, my best friend from high school, his son is going to Corona Del Mar, so yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. We're just, again, we want to show you like the variety, like San Juan Hills High School. That one I know has been highly ranked on niche.com, whereas here we are. Number 15 in Orange County according to niche.com. And so that's in San Juan Capistrano, so...
San Juan Capistrano has a couple of them, actually. Again, part of the Capistrano Unified School District.
Yeah, part of Capistrano Unified School District. Again, you are getting pretty far south. Like, San Juan Capistrano is another one of our, like, hidden gems because it kind of gets, like, lost and forgotten, but there's a lot of, like, really nice stuff.
Yeah, and it gets... part of it's super close to the coast. So part of San Juan Capistrano, you get that coastal living because, I mean, if you look at the edge here, it's right next to Dana Point. Like, it's super close. In fact, actually, for the longest time growing up, I didn't actually realize that, I thought Capistrano Beach was part of San Juan Capistrano. It just didn't occur to me that wasn't. But yeah, that's how close it, like, a lot of it is to the coastline.
Yeah, and then they have Fountain Valley High School, and Fountain Valley, it's funny, like, the tagline of Fountain Valley is Fountain Valley, a nice place to live. And that kind of just, like, really describes Fountain Valley. It's just centrally located. It's a nice place to live. Sean actually has a lot of clients randomly that live in Fountain Valley. They never leave. They never sell their houses.
Yeah, it's just one of those that people just love. Yeah. I mean, it's just super convenient access. Yeah. So it's like, really central part of Orange County where you're fairly close to the beach. The freeway runs right through it, like the 405 freeway, which is a major freeway in the area.
Yeah.
Or actually all of Southern California for that matter. And it also has Mile Square Park, which is really, it literally is a square mile. Like, so you have a lot of activities there. So people really like Fountain Valley a lot, but like you alluded to, there's not many homes that actually hit the market because they kind of stay.
Yeah, although, Sean, you might have a listing coming up.
You know?
He might.
I'm hearing whispers.
He's hearing whispers, but when it comes to Fountain Valley, you never know. Like, they might change their mind.
Please.
So Sunny Hills, that's another one that's in Fullerton. Just to show you again. Fullerton, here we go. This is another one that's popular among Sean's clients. Anyone that has to go into LA, like Fullerton is a popular city for that.
Yeah, and what we're trying to allude to is that this is sprinkled throughout Orange County. So this is not like, just Irvine, because a lot of people think that, or it's not just South Orange County.
Yeah.
In fact, there's so many in North Orange County, Central Orange County, Coastal Orange County. Like, you're really well represented here. So that's just, again, what we're trying to really hammer home is that, you have a lot, a lot here.
Yeah, so like Yorba Linda.
Started closing there. Like, people really like Yorba Linda a lot. It's, you have, again, larger homes, larger pieces of land. Again, the prices are on the more expensive side, but you're getting more homes, so it actually makes sense. And if you're having to go, and also there's like ranch homes here too. So if you're into, horses, Yorba Linda is a nice option. Land, if you're wanting to actually get, like from to and from, like, let's say Inland Empire or to LA, the 91 freeway.
And then Aliso Niguel, so that's another one that's in the Capo Unified School District. That's in Aliso Viejo. And
one of our unicorn cities.
Yeah, Aliso Viejo, one of our unicorn cities, because we just feel like what you get for it.
And for where it is.
You get a lot of value for Aliso Viejo. And so, again, we're just showing you, like, here, we're hopping back from North County, South County, Central County, along the beaches, like how Sean was saying. Like, there's just so many options.
Yeah, so if you're, like, going to a place for good schools, like, if that's what you're asking, obviously, we would defer to niche.com, great schools, whatever that might be. But just realize as you're looking at this list, you're going, wow, there's like a lot of there's a lot of good schools here.
Yeah, and what's interesting too is that Orange County is also famous for having a lot of like language immersion programs. So whatever language that you're interested in, like there's a lot of Spanish immersion programs, there's lots of Mandarin immersion programs. I've even seen like Vietnamese immersion programs. And so a lot of times with these immersion schools, the program itself is different than the school. So that's just, you know, something to know if you're interested in that. Like there's just so many options. We're just trying to tell you all the different options. And then Los Alamitos High School, so that is right on the border of LA, yeah.
LA County, not LA.
LA County. Yeah. So here's Los Alamitos. So we've actually done a tour of Seal Beach, Los Alamitos, and Rossmoor, because it's a pretty small area as well.
Yeah, and so what you have going on here is that, so Los Alamitos and Seal Beach are cities in and of themselves. Again, not very big. Like, you know, like all of them combined is the size of a relatively small city, actually. Like, because, you know, Seal Beach, so Los Alamitos is 11,000, almost 12,000. Seal Beach is 25,000, and then Rossmoor is a census district. It's not even a city in and of itself. So, and Rossmoor doesn't have a huge population as well, 10,000. So yeah, between the three, you're like 45,000, 50,000 people.
Yeah.
That's not a huge city even in Orange County. So between the, so this is a fantastic school district. People really like it a lot, according, again, to niche.com.
Yeah. And next we have Valencia High School, which is in Placentia. Oh. So here's Placentia. So, and I know, like, different cities are zoned, actually, for this high school. Because I remember Sean had a listing in Orange once that was zoned for Valencia. Yeah. So, yeah. Just because a school is in a certain city, that doesn't mean that it only serves that city. So.
Yeah, and that's a part of the Placentia, Yorba Linda Unified School District.
Yeah,
so they share one.
Yeah, okay. And then, I don't want to totally bore you, but you can see, like, just all over Orange County, like, Garden Grove, that's Central, Anaheim, North, like, Santa Ana, Central, Anaheim, Yorba Linda, so Huntington Beach, that's, you know, a beach city. Then we've got South County with Saddleback, Huntington Beach again, Fullerton, Huntington Beach. So yeah, like, we just wanted to just stress the idea that with all of these, like, different rankings that we use, you just have so many options, and it's just a nice thing about Orange County is that...
If you don't want to do the private school thing, and education's important to you, you have so many public school options.
Yeah.
And remember, we are licensed realtors here in the state of California, so as much as we love making these videos, what we love more is to help you with your real estate needs. If we're looking to buy or sell a home, what you want to do is you want to give us a call or shoot us a text.
Yes, that number is a cell phone, so you can call us or text us, or you can use WhatsApp if you're outside the country.